Welcome back to Dark Cinema Recaps, where horror's for life, not just for October. Today we're going to be doing 1992's Army of Darkness, honestly my least favourite film of the franchise. It retcons the original ending, it kind of had studio messy aboutery about it, loads of edits, loads of changes. It's a bit all over the place. It's more of a comedy than a hom-com, which Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 were. But Bruce Campbell makes it the best of what it is. So, in a brief flashback to the Evil Dead 2, explains the Necronomicon Ex-Mortis and how Ash got to where he is after his girlfriend and S-Smart co-worker Linda Ish, she's been played about 3 different actresses at this point, traveled to a cabin in the woods where Linda was possessed and killed by the Boog's evil, and showing the spell that sent Ash through the dimension portal. Like I said, we'll assume that Evil Dead 2 didn't even happen. Ash lands in medieval England in the 13th century, where he is immediately captured by Lord Arthur and his men, who suspect him to be an agent for Duke Henry, with whom Arthur is at war. He is enslaved along with the captured Duke Henry the Red. His gun and chainsaw are confiscated and is taken to a castle. Ash is thrown into a pit where he regains his chainsaws from Arthur's wise men in mid-air and decapitates a female Deadite and lops the hand off another before escaping the pit. He decks Arthur using "your shoelace is untied" gag. Ash demands that Henry and his men be set free and they ride off. He uses a shotgun to blow the end off Arthur's sword and to blow a large Deadite back into the pit. Ash is celebrated as a hero, and he also grows attracted to Sheila, the sister of one of Arthur's fallen knights. Sheila despises Ash, believing him to be one of the men who killed her husband in battle, but eventually she becomes attracted to our hero. According to the wise man, the only way Ash can return to his time is to retrieve the Necronomicon. After bidding goodbye to Sheila, Ash starts his search for the Boog, which is located in a cemetery not far away. Entering a haunted woods, an unseen force pursues Ash through the woods. Fleeing, Ash ducks into a windmill where he crashes into a mirror. The small reflections of Ash climb out from the shards in the mirror and torment him. One of the reflections dives down Ash's throat and uses his body to become a life-size copy of Ash, after which Ash kills him and buries him. When he arrives at the Necronomicon's location, he finds 3 Boogs instead of 1. 2 of the Boogs are cursed, and after determining which is real, Ash attempts to say the magic phrase which will allow him to remove the Boog safely: Klaatu Varada Nikto. However, forgetting the last word, he tries to trick the Boog by mumbling the missing word. He then grabs the Boog from the cradle and rushes back to the castle, while the dead rise from graves all around. During Ash's panicked ride back, Ash's evil copy rises from his grave and unites the Deadites into the Army of Darkness. Despite causing the predicament faced by the medieval soldiers, Ash initially demands to be returned to his own time. However, Sheila is captured by a flying Deadite and then transformed into a Deadite. Ash becomes determined to lead the humans against the skeletal Deadite army. Reluctantly, the people agree to join Ash. Using the scientific knowledge from textbooks in the trunk of his 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 and enlisting the help of Duke Henry, Ash successfully trains and leads the medieval soldiers to defeat his Deadite clone, Evil Ash, and his undead army while saving Sheila. Victorious, he is sent back to his own time using a potion made from the Necronomicon. The final scene begins with Ash back at the S-Smart store, telling a bored co-worker about his adventure back in time and how he could have been king. Suddenly, a Deadite starts wreaking havoc in the store, and Ash slays the creature. The film ends with Ash's voiceover saying that he could have stayed in the past, he could have become a king, but in his own way, he is the king. He then says aloud while kissing a female co-worker whose life he just saved, "Hail to the king, baby."